Send that. Send. We're good. We are a go. Hey, what's up, battle employee? How you doing? Here, what's this? The okay sign. There we go. Ghost Gaming and stuff. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Let's close that up. Do I need this open? Yes. No. Yes. No. Alright, I'm live. Alright. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Are you having a good day? I'm having a good day. I finished editing my next video that's coming out tomorrow. You bet. Bonjour. Yes. I changed my name. Battle employee. Okay, well, who were you before? I'm curious. Hello, you non-cursing cutie. Well, no, I don't curse. Thanks for the compliment. I wonder how many people have actually seen that video. Shock Vivo. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were on the last live stream. That's pretty cool. We live in a society. I don't actually understand that reference. I know it was a meme at one point. I don't know what it means. So if you can fill me in on that, I'd be perfectly okay with that. But anyway. Yeah, so my next video is going up tomorrow, and I just finished it. Well, I shouldn't say just finished editing it, because I finished editing it like an hour ago, and I got it on YouTube. It's all rendered out and everything. It's good to go. It's set. Too bad Wi-Fi on the roads so I can't watch the stream. Aw, that sucks. All right. Well, if you can't use your Wi-Fi, then all right. Whatever you can do. Oh boy, I can't wait. Yeah. It's not like super long like my Vsauce documentary, just 7 minutes, you know. Yeah, I seen the Why I Don't Curse video. Yeah. I know that some people will refer to that when they look at the reason I don't swear, which honestly, I said some things in that video that I don't really I don't like my tone in certain parts. I treat people that don't swear like I think it was a little bit hypocritical at a certain point, because I was like, I have nothing against you if you don't swear. I mean, I was saying something like, I have nothing against you if you swear or curse or whatever, and it's true. I don't. I generally don't have a problem with people doing that. But the attitude that I had towards it also didn't make it seem like I didn't care. It made it seem like I cared quite a lot, because I was like, oh, you can't even control what you say, and it's like, alright, come on. Most people just choose not to. And I've gotten in heated debates about it with some random people that I don't really know. Aside from that, I don't think anybody's genuinely had a problem with that video. Yeah, no offense, but you're right. It had points in that were kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think I should have brought up, say, for example, the religion bit. I think that was stupid. Didn't really need to be there. And how I treated the whole thing was just really dumb. I wish I could... That's one of the ones that I wish I could go back and change, but, you know... I think it represents what my mindset was at the time, and I think that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because if you can show, or at least if I can show, that I've moved on from that sort of thinking, then good on me, I guess. But a woo, says battle employee. Anyway, I still don't curse, and I have been really good about that. I don't think I'll ever really need to. I'd hope I don't start it, because it does make you more unique, you know? It makes me stand out. It makes me seem more innocent, I guess. I don't know about trustable or anything, but whatever. People are people. I don't know if anybody of you noticed. I don't know if you were here for the last live stream, but I got a haircut. It's shorter now. Because that's important, of course. So, you know, I figured the screen would be a little bit, like, I mean, you can really see me. You can even see, like, my... Wrong hand. You can even see my dresser in the background and stuff. Heyo, loved your Vsauce vid. Thank you. I know a lot of people really enjoyed that one, and it's doing pretty good, actually. I'm very happy about it. Do you know Silly Rally? No, I've never actually heard the name. Why do you ask? Also, yeah, in regards to the Vsauce video, that one's been doing pretty good. Vsauce, Kevin from Vsauce 2 and Jake from Vsauce 3, they both saw the video. So yeah, that made me really happy. I'm very ecstatic about that. And you know, it's nice to have them recognize my work, because even though it's not like blowing up, as you could say, it's doing really good for my channel. I think it's the third most popular video I have now, and probably going to be the second at some point. I don't know. Really see it. Must be let's see. Your mom must be proud of you. Well, I mean, she saw the video. And so did my dad. Do you know Synthetic? Oh yeah, I'm actually good friends with him. Yeah, we talk occasionally. So, you know. I'm in a group with him called CED. It's a pretty good one. Got a lot of friends there doing cool stuff. Yeah. I realize I don't really need to have my headphones on. I could just take them off and I could be like this. I don't know what's up with me in doing this, but whatever. LOL, he's one of my good friends. Yeah? Yeah? Pink. I don't know if I've ever seen you. I might have seen your channel, and I don't know if he's ever talked about you or what, but yeah. Oh goodness. It actually kind of feels weird not having my headphones on because I can hear myself more clearly. Found you through you. Found you through you? What the heck? Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I didn't realize he shared my stuff or talked about me at all, but you know, cool. Steve Jobless? I love the username. Dude, your videos are fantastic. Just gotta get in front of... Wait. Just gotta get in front of my more... Oh, just gotta get in front of more eyes. I was reading that wrong. Well, hey, I mean, you know, the more people that see him, the better. I'm always open to more views, but I also genuinely appreciate, like, all the support that I'm already getting. It's honestly baffling to me seeing all the people come together and just be like, yes, this is a good video, let's share it. And that just means the world to me. It's amazing. This is the sign. This is the best sign. This is the best sign. Okay. Do you want to appear on Willie Mac Show's COC? The length is short, but it gets the job done. I mean, it'd be cool to be on that series. I'm not gonna actually say the intended name of that series. It's the commentary on commentators. I'm not necessarily a commentator. I'm in that community. GameCube memes, they're all right. I mean, I've never really thought they were the best. They can be pretty funny though. I laughed a lot at the one. I can't remember who made it, but the GameCube, it turns into the Fortnite default dance, like, you know. Nice haircut. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was mentioning the haircut earlier in the stream. Maybe you did see it, maybe you didn't. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, Willie. He's a good friend of mine, though. We talk to. I say we, but I mean I talk to him every now and then. He's a pretty good guy. So guys, we did it. We hit 250,000 subscribers. That's the Pyrocynical copy pasta meme, isn't it? I think, did he make a whole video on that recently? If so, I think that's what it was. If so, I haven't seen it. I gotta watch that. He's been, I don't know. Pyrocynical is an interesting character. I don't really care for him too much. I have enjoyed his stuff in the past, but he's never really been like up there for me, you know? He's good, but he's not like the best. Hey, what's up, Lord Vega? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I realize you did. Wait, did you comment on my latest video? I don't even know. Crap. You probably did. I hope I didn't forget, because there's so many comments. It's really hard. Let's see. I hope you're seeing in Cade's SOT vid. I hope you've seen Cade's SOT vid. Gosh dang, that was fantastic. SOT. I don't know what that stands for. If you can tell me what that stands for, then I might have seen it, maybe not. But I watch all of Cade's videos. Okay, let's check out this one. Hello, Lewex. I first found you because of you Mama Max video. That was a Dolan Dark meme, by the way. What was the Dolan dance? Oh, the GameCube Fortnite default dance. Yeah, yeah. I really enjoy your videos, but I have not had the time to watch the full Vsauce video yet. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a long video. it's it's a tough one. You might not be able to watch the whole thing if you don't have the time or have the will to even watch the whole thing, and I don't blame you. You know, it's just take your time, do whatever you want. If you don't even want to finish it, that's all right with me. And the Mama Max one, huh? That's one of my favorites, honestly. I had so much fun making that. And even though I feel like I could maybe do it better today, I think what I did with that video was exactly what I wanted it to be. So, Pyrocynical looks like a buffalo. Yeah? And Sea of Thieves. Oh yeah, I've seen his Sea of Thieves video. I thought that was a really good one. He just needs to upload more, that's really all. Now, I gotta sit down and watch it tomorrow. It's been hectic running around here. I like sitting down and catching some good vid essays. Yeah. No, that's another thing. I mean, I know people that just haven't seen it yet, but they want to watch it. So it's kind of interesting because I still have viewers backed up that are still going to see the video. Because, yeah, I mean, Vega, I saw that you, I keep messing with my hair. It's just itchy, alright? I just got the haircut today. But yeah, Vega, I saw that you didn't, or I was about to say that I saw that you didn't comment, but there's nothing to see in the lack of existence. So I realized that you didn't comment, or at least I don't think you did. But anyway, yeah, all right. Have you ever watched Adventure Time? No, I've never watched Adventure Time. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of TV shows, mostly because I don't have television, and I never have. I've seen a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, mostly. A lot of YouTube videos. You got the goods, man. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by I got the goods? I'm not sure which. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to there. Is the goods the views or the comments or the or the subscribers? Which, by the way, interesting fact, I haven't actually gained too many subscribers despite the success of the Vsauce documentary. In fact, I haven't actually passed 2,000 yet. But you know, I mean, I'm not salty. It's just one of those things that is like interesting to me because that many people saw the video. Probably a lot of people that aren't subscribed to me, but they didn't find an interest in looking at the rest of my channel, which is, it's fascinating. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out what the actual cause of that would be. Let's see. Goods, number 15. It means you've got the goods. Yeah? Yeah? It means you've got the... It meant you got the goods. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I usually comment on vids I watch. The goods as a comment. Or the goods as in content. Alright. Yeah, I just couldn't decipher that. If I don't understand a reference, then sometimes it can be a little bit hard to actually realize what you're saying. But the goods you got are good. Oh, okay, okay. So the goods I got are good. Well, I appreciate the support. I think it's nice. I think you guys are a very nice group of supportive people. But I don't know you. I don't know you. Hey, Lord Vega, you have some good goods. Oh goodness, is this gonna be a thing now, guys? Yeah, his latest video. That's a really good one. That was an older one. He actually uploaded that a few years ago, I think. But he re-uploaded it to the new channel with a bunch of subscribers and all that, and I hope that one does well because it was a really good video. He deserves a lot more for that. I honestly have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, I mean, me too. Snap! This is going to be going to my epic compilation. Epic? Yeah? Like that kind of snap? Now look at this. Ah. Two fingers at once. Let's see. I actually reached 6.5 a couple of days ago. I have like 8 vids only. I procrastinate a lot. Yeah, alright. Well, that's pretty good actually. Like, let's see, you said 8.5k. Let's check that out. Go to the channel. No, it says, oh, you mean views? No. You have 3 subscribers. What are you talking about? Unless you're talking about something else, in which case, not this channel. No. Oh, okay. My Wi-Fi is so fast. It's fast, yeah? Alright, that's good. Thanks, yeah, kindly. Dude, stop. Do you want only half of your viewers? Well, I don't have the Infinity Stones. I can't exactly do that. I mean, I can keep snapping over and over again, but I'm not going to lose anything. Except for maybe my fingers if it hurts too much. What do you have planned for future videos? Well, tomorrow a video is coming out, and it's about time travel. But I don't talk about time travel that much. In fact, I talk about something else, but it affects time travel. You guys will see. I don't know how interested you'll be in it, but it's not like a documentary or anything. It's just, I guess you could say it's a scientific video. So, and it's one that I've been thinking about for a while. It's not like Vsauce inspired or anything. It's still my own stuff. Let's see. Like, I have another ACC. Oh, another account. This one is just a browsing account. Or browsing channel. That makes sense. But I use all my main accounts for all the things that I watch. Say, for example, Lewex is what I use to watch and comment on all my videos well, all the videos that I see at least. I don't feel so good. Oh no, that's not good. The channel I'm talking about is called Questin. Oh, okay. I've never actually heard of it, but you have my watch. Yeah, all right. I mean, I don't have a watch, as you can see, but I know what you're talking about. Don't worry, I'm just taking your joke out of context. It's not a joke either. I said I took your phrase out of context. That's what it would be. So, yeah. You know, what was I gonna say? Something about watches. But what's funny too is you said you have my watch, and it has to do with time travel and time and things like that. So, right? On topic, huh? I know what you mean when you say that, though. It's like viewership, your attention. Anyway, okay. Give me a topic, guys. I need something to talk about. All right, Mr. Lewex, I feel completely fine. That's great. You did it. Wow, good job. That actually helps. Commenting with your main account on relevant videos, like supportive comments. You know, I've actually found out that you can gain quite a followership, like a followership. You can gain quite a followership. What would that be? Followship? There's something with the word ship after it. It means support. You can gain quite a viewing and quite an audience from just commenting. I don't know if anybody of you know who Justin Y is, but he has 100,000 subscribers. He hasn't uploaded at all, yet he comments on all types of videos, all over the place. And because people know him from the comments, he's just gained a ton of subscribers. And you know, I realized this before even Justin Y, because when I say Justin Y, I mean, like when I say before Justin Y, I mean, I realized it for myself. I don't know how long he's been around, but basically though, back when I was doing Let's Plays and stuff on an old channel of mine, I ended up gaining like 1,000 subscribers, but I believe that most of those subscribers came from all the videos that I would comment on, specifically by the YouTuber KabanaMoney456. He would upload like daily, and the thing is, like every single day I'd hit the comments and I'd get top comment every time. His community eventually learned to recognize me and figure out who I was, and it was like, if you didn't know Lewis Skya Gaming, then you just weren't a KabanaMoney456 fan. But you know, I mean, I'm kind of elevating my own status there a little bit, but you know, it was one of those things where you would just see me in the comments. I'd put multiple comments even, and I ended up gaining like 1,000 subscribers from it, and it really helped, honestly. But there's only a certain amount of fans you can actually gain from it, but it does help, and it can support you a lot. I try commenting on my videos, not my videos, other people's videos with my account as frequently as I can, even if I don't have much to say. I'll just be like, hey, good video. Let's see. Super Smash Brothers Melee. I know it's Melee, but I just like saying it like that. Talk about how you do your research. Well, it's a pretty basic process. All you have to do is, well, it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about for my documentaries or my regular videos, because I don't actually do research for my regular videos. I usually just talk about things. The next one that's coming out, though, the one that's coming out tomorrow, I did do research for that, only because I had to figure out certain numbers, not because I didn't know what they were already. It was more so that I just had to fact check, pretty much. So yeah, in regards to the research that I do on my documentaries, for example, it's a very easy process, actually. It just is very time consuming. All you have to do is go to their channel, look at their old videos, look up their name, find interviews, use the Wayback Machine. There's a bunch of different methods, but you can find all sorts of facts about somebody. Even just going to their Wikipedia page and using the references, like the sources, that it helps a lot. Even if you're like, I wouldn't suggest copying from the Wikipedia page. I think that's stupid. But instead, what I'd say is to check the sources, figure out what exactly they're talking about, and they always have little reference things for the case, and it helps. It really does. You can find a lot from that kind of stuff, and just looking up interviews, old things about their past, whatever. There's a lot out there. It's really not too difficult. I don't think, like, it's just a Google search away, you know? Let's see. Here's a topic, the letter W. Well, it's used in my name and in my username. It's pretty cool. It's not my favorite letter, it's just W, you know? This is the account I'm talking about. I'll use this one more for commenting, I guess. Thank you. Oh, okay. Queston, I see. Am I saying that right, by the way? Message retracted. Someone told me, you need to get on Reddit. Went, I was lost. What do you mean when you say you're lost? Because, I mean, I've been on Reddit. I don't use it actively. I just post my videos there. And, you know, it's one of those things where sometimes they get traction, sometimes they don't. My friends post my videos in different subreddits and stuff. For example, the Vsauce subreddit. That one of my friends posted my documentary in there, and it got to the top, I think. It had like 50-something upvotes. It was pretty good. Dang it. I don't know what you're saying. Why do you keep retracting your message? Okay, what do you think of the YouTuber Monkey Jones? Because I found him really funny, but he doesn't seem like your sense of humor. Well, you're right in saying that it's not really my sense of humor. I don't necessarily find him all that funny, but I enjoy the points that he makes. Because I've watched a lot of his videos, and the ones that are centered around comedy I tend not to enjoy as much as the ones that are centered around the points and the argument he's trying to make for a certain topic. Like, say for example, the eBay video he recently made. That was a really good one because it was very analytical, and I really enjoyed that. I still see your armor in my room. Can't take back the diamond I gave you. I wonder if that's just lyrics or something. Yeah, that's like the Minecraft parody, isn't it? Reddit is confusing to me, in other words. Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't really know how to use Reddit all that much either. I just post stuff on my subreddit. That's about it. I've never actually made my subreddit. I had a friend help me set it up. So, you know. What was I? Oh yeah, what do I think of Monkey Jones? I think I understand why people enjoy him. He's definitely got some entertaining content, and I get where a lot of people are coming from when they watch him, and I understand why so many people sympathize with him, I guess you could say. But it's one of those things where, like I said, the comedy just doesn't appeal to me, and I guess it's because most of it is just like, oh yeah, let's make him an absurd joke. Okay, I have no reason. I can't articulate my feelings about that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a comedy guy. I've just never really laughed all that much at certain things, and you know, I do sometimes, but it's just one of those things where I'm not funny. I don't have a good sense of comedy. So you feel about Monkey Jones the same way you feel about iDubbbz, because I heard you say something similar about him. Yeah, I very much have a very similar opinion of Monkey Jones as I do to iDubbbz. I like iDubbbz a lot more though, because he still pretty much in every video has something analytical to say, or at least criticism of some sort, except for the bad unboxing videos. Those are the ones that I don't really care for as much, because they tend to be more comedy focused, and I don't really care for that as much. I like his iDubbbz Complain series. I love Content Cop, of course. And a lot of his humor I'm not like laughing out loud about. You know, I can see the appeal in it. I see why it's funny to people, and some of his jokes I do laugh at. I think he says some funny stuff, but you know, that's about all I can say about him in terms of comedy. He's not my type. Not depends, but, you know. Hi Lewis. Hi Mr. Mario. How you doing? Content cop. Lewex. Oh no. Oh, there's probably plenty you could say about me, but you know. I mean, would he? No, of course not. Not that I don't think anybody would really have a reason, because, you know, sometimes people make videos because they want to expose someone, or they want to print a narrative about somebody being a bad person. It's silly. I mean, if you genuinely think I'm a bad person, then you'd have to show actions that I've done to make me a bad person. Have I contradicted myself? Oh yeah. Have I been a hypocrite? You bet. Have I changed my opinion about things? Of course. Have I given stupid opinions? Yeah, undoubtedly. There's inconsistencies in like every one of my videos. You could probably find something wrong with every video of mine. And at least in my opinion, or in my analysis or articulation of something, you could point at that thing and be like, hey, you know what? I disagree. Does that make me a bad person? Do I deserve to have a video made on me because of that? You see, it's the same. There's this thing that I saw. Well, I'm not gonna say who, but somebody made a video on someone else, it being the commentary community, of course, and the whole video was around this just lack of credit and things like that, and just mistakes or things that just weren't like, it wasn't, you know, people didn't have the best time with it. What am I trying to say? He wasn't perfect, basically. So the guy, you know, he made this whole video about this other guy, and it was like, wow, he's not perfect, really? I didn't realize people could be like that. That's incredible. Wow, you just blew my mind. I don't get it. Some people make videos for no reason. Or, I mean, they have a reason, but it's so overblown that it's like, okay, calm down. You being so upset about this person is worse than what they did. It's worse than what you're showing. Did you watch Clown's new video? Oh yeah, twice. It's like my favorite video he's made. It's incredible. And it's not just like the 80s aesthetic that he used, even though he used it in the best way I've ever seen anybody use it on this website. Well, okay, I take that back. Jake Roper from Vsauce 3 made a really good video using the 80s vaporwave type aesthetic stuff. And that was really good too. So those two are on par. It's really good use of that, and I just love everything he put into that video. The narrative he stretched about FouseyTube was just perfect. I thought it was great. Yeah, but like there's nothing you did that's content cop worthy. Like what he would what would he say? No, I don't think I would be worthy of a content cop. I'm not like it. Clearly, iDubbbz only wants to make videos on people that deserve it. Leafy obviously deserved it with him bullying, you know, all these children and stuff. And I know that wasn't the point of iDubbbz, but like it wasn't the point that iDubbbz made, but it was just the idea that content cop only is done to people who genuinely deserve it. He's talked about this a little bit. I remember he said something along the lines of, it was in his Rice Gum response video, and he was saying that he isn't making content cop PewDiePie because, like, he was like, this isn't content cop PewDiePie because he's not a douchebag. You know, he was basically just saying, yeah, PewDiePie isn't a bad guy. He's actually really nice. And even though I would criticize him for the same things, it doesn't add up in the same way that it adds up with Rice Gum, for example. Let's see. That is interesting. I feel the same way about comedy. I like watching iDubbbz, Nerd City, and Shane Dawson's new content, but I do not really care for the humor so much. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. I'm really excited for Shane Dawson's new, his new Jake Paul thing. I think that's gonna be huge. If you thought TanaCon was like, if you thought that whole documentary thing was big, ooh, just wait. I bet this thing is gonna blow up even more than he is already. He's insane. He knows what he's doing, and I'm almost a little bit worried. After seeing the trailer, I feel like he might actually do something that people are going to have a problem with. But I can talk about that later. I think I could even do a whole stream about that after the whole series. The 8 parts that he's doing. Yes, 8 parts about Jake Paul. That is incredible. Let's see. The editing is really good. I think you're referring to the video that Colossal made, right? Colossal's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I love the editing. It was fantastic. It was phenomenal. Let's see. Mike Diva is the king of that look. The king of what look? Mike Diva. I mean, I know who Mike Diva is. He does all the crazy effects and stuff. Oh, you're talking about yeah, but like that, but like God tier. Yeah, you're talking about the '80s aesthetic look. Yeah, that's. I haven't seen his stuff. I mean, I've never actually been subscribed, but I do know that he makes like special effects kind of content, and I should probably check him out if that's the case. Oh yeah, I'm very interested in that documentary. I'm like that out of everything is really exciting to me. Another thing that I mentioned the last live stream I did, I believe, was Mama Max. He's making a video soon. I hope it's coming out tomorrow. That would be amazing because usually he uploads on Saturdays, or at least he used to. It's been a while because he got the new job and everything, and he posted on Twitter, and he posted a little picture of him that was like a screenshot from his video or something, and he was like, what did he say? He just said coming soon, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, a new Mama Max video is coming. I can't wait. There's so much to look forward to though. Like there's so much good content that's been dropping lately. Like there's the Colossal is Crazy video that just released. If you want to count my video, sure, whatever, but I'm not going to because I can't give an opinion of my own content. It doesn't work like that. Then of course there's the Jake Paul documentary stuff that's coming out. And then also the Mama Max video. And then like, well, what was the others? And then Jake Roper from Vsauce 3, he's also going to be making and releasing a video soon. I mean, it's complete. He just needs to release it. I can't remember when he said that's coming out, though. I know that's coming out kind of soon. It's called Could You Survive the Movies? And he has this whole production team behind it and stuff. It's incredible what he's doing. I can't wait to see that. And I think there was other stuff. I just can't remember at the moment. But yeah, there's been a lot of really good content coming out lately. It's incredible. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm very interested in that documentary. I kind of like Jake Paul content. Jake Paul makes entertaining content. I will not deny that. I think he knows what he's doing, and if you can ignore the plugs all the time, then like the plugs for his merch and stuff, then I think he's got some good stuff. That doesn't mean he's a good person, though. I don't like Keemstar as a person, yet I think he has entertainment value. I don't like watching Keemstar. In fact, I'm not even subscribed to Drama Alert. But I understand the appeal. It makes sense why someone like him would become popular. Because good people aren't always going to be the most popular. Which is kind of too bad, but sometimes good people are the most boring. And that's kind of sad. I think interesting people are the kind that are willing to do more sometimes, and it really depends on what you're willing to do. And some people are going to say you're a good or a bad person for this and that. The thing is, the whole good and bad argument, that's an entirely different subject. I'm not even going to go into that topic. Let's see. I feel like Shane is going to show his more exposy side in the documentaries. I don't know why. I just got a feeling. I don't blame you. I can't believe he's doing a documentary series on like Jake Paul and stuff. I just don't know what he's gonna do next. I didn't watch his stuff about Jeffree Star because I've never really been a fan of Jeffree Star. I've never watched his content. But like Shane Dawson's got a lot of potential. I started watching him because of his conspiracy videos, and I thought those were really interesting, even if I didn't agree with most of them. But he makes good stuff, and now it's just like unbelievably good. It's top notch. Let's see. Lord Bung comes out with a new video soon as well. I don't actually know who that is. He is sick ASF. Glad he blew up. I guess I could check out his channel later. I don't know who that is. Let's see. I have these Minecraft dreams where I can't move my pick. Oh. Oh no. Thoughts on Super Smash Brothers? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Super Smash Bros. Is gonna be great. I cannot wait for that channel. That channel? What the heck? You guys are getting me too on the topic of YouTube. What the heck is going on? You're mixing up my speech now. Yeah. Wow. Super Smash Bros. Is insane. I cannot wait for that game. It's got all the Smash Bros. Characters. Like, that's incredible to me. Animation channel? All right. Yeah, but dude, the hype is real for Smash Bros. You know, it brings me back to when they were announcing stuff for Smash 4, and I was like, whoa, this is gonna be a cool game. Because even though I hadn't really played Smash Bros. A lot before Smash 4, I think I had only played it 2 or 3 times, I was still excited for it because I understood how important the series was. It was like, wow, this is gonna be impressive. And of course, now we get Smash Ultimate. Like, how are they even ever going to top this? Honestly, at this point, it would be proper to just conclude the series. Let it be a finale. You know? I don't know if it's Sakurai's last game. I would imagine it is, but, you know. I understand, though. I'm going to spend a lot of time playing that with my friends. That's going to be quite a trip. Let's see. Have you ever played Smash Brothers 64? I've played all the Smash games. Not authentically, only on emulators, but Smash 4 I've played on my Wii U. But Smash Bros. Brawl and Smash Bros. Melee and Smash Bros. 64 were all on emulators, sadly. I've never actually owned those games. And I don't really emulate games all that much anyway. Alright, man, I'm hopping off. Gonna get some rest. Have a good stream, dude. Alright, see you later. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. Let's see. Last comment about Shaney Poe. The thing I like about him is that he isn't the type of person I would usually find entertaining, and the topics are not something I usually like, yet I love his videos. Yeah, he's got a good way of making things fun and entertaining despite the topic. Thoughts on Sonic Mania? Well, I've never really played the game. Never really been too interested in it either. I think there's some interesting potential there, and I like that, but I've never really been that big of a Sonic fan, honestly. It's just not my franchise. So, but yeah, I mean, oh yeah, so Shane Dawson, yeah, he's got a lot of really entertaining stuff, and that trailer, he knows how to make. I don't know if he's editing that or what, but there's definitely entertainment there. Like, already you can just tell the value. I don't even know how he could have hyped it up more, I guess. I mean, unless he went the Fuzi route and said that everything was going to happen in it. But I remember even just seeing Keemstar in the trailer is like, this is a big deal. This is going to be groundbreaking, isn't it? And I wasn't like, because the Keemstar documentary on FuziTube was okay. You know, it was pretty good. There was obviously inspiration from Shane Dawson there, and he was very upfront about that. But, you know, it just doesn't come off the same way. I think there is something special about how Shane does those documentaries, that it feels like you're in the moment. It really brings you on the trip, and it's like a journey, you know. It's so well documented and everything. I just love all the stuff that he puts together. Welcome to my mind. Welcome to my mind. I don't know if I said that right. Whatever. Anyway, it's another Minecraft parody lyric, isn't it? Yeah. Well, let's see. Minecraft is a game. Yeah, I've played that a bit. I've definitely got my money's worth of it because, you know, I've played it a good amount. I have my own world or whatever. I tried setting up a server so I could play with my friends, but my internet router doesn't allow port forwarding, or at least it doesn't allow me to get into the firewall and change the settings. So I wasn't allowed to set up my server, and I was just like, well, can't do anything about that. There's just nothing to do. I'm like screwed. So, oh well. It's a fun game though. I've played it a good bit, but I think at the end of the day, the reason I wouldn't play it so much anymore is just because I don't think it's doing anything with my life, and I just don't like that. You're sitting there, and I'm adding to these own I'm in my own personal world, right? And I just build or collect materials and whatever, and I'm just like, who is this gonna benefit? Am I adding to anything? And I think that's so much of the reason I don't play single player games all that much anymore. It's just because I want to have an experience with someone else, and I want that to matter to them as much as it does to me. I want to have fun with somebody else, not just by myself, because if it's by myself, I don't feel like I'm getting anything out of my life. I feel like I gotta give to others as well as myself, and I think it's extremely important. It's not just about who I am and what I'm doing. It's about what I can do for others as well. I say heck on Minecraft Christian server. Oh crap! I'm surprised you haven't gotten banned, or maybe you did. I love open world games, so I disagree. Well, I mean, I'm not saying you have to agree with me. I'm explaining why I personally don't enjoy single player games as much. I think open world games have a lot of reason to exist, and I think if you can find enjoyment and value in experiencing something for yourself, then that's fine, because that creates a memory that you yourself can hold. And I know you know. Obviously, you're allowed to disagree with me, and I didn't say that. And you didn't say that I was trying to speak facts or anything, but anyway. But why do you love open world games? Like, what is the value? What is the value in them to you? Like, why do they resonate with you so much? Because I guess for me, I feel so comfortable in real life with my family and friends, everybody that I know. I don't have struggles in the same way that other people do. And while I appreciate that and I feel very, very lucky, I think it devalues the experience that I can get alone with single player games and things like that. I'm not saying that you have to have problems in your life to enjoy those things. I just think games are a great way to get out of, like, to take your mind off of whatever is happening in your life at a certain moment. And if your mind isn't being taken off of that, for example, my mind, when I'm playing a game like that, all I can think about is things outside of the game, right? I don't let the game immerse me, and I suppose that might be a bit of a flaw, but at the same time I have a hard time seeing it that way, because to me it's like the game is less important than real life, and I have a hard time leaving real life when that thing, real life, is incredibly important and means a lot. So if I'm working on a video that I know is going to be enjoyed by other people, I enjoy that so much. I really like making my videos now. And there was a point where it was just kind of tedious. It's just like, I'm just doing this because I want to be successful and I like seeing the views and comments and whatever. But now it's really not just for you guys, but for myself as well. And it's really become this whole experience of not even, it's become this whole experience of celebrating with you guys as much as myself. I'm very proud of my work, and I think that it's got quality to it. It's not necessarily the best stuff, because I don't like saying that my stuff is the best. I don't like saying anything about my content because I don't like giving opinions on it. It's just not what I do, because if I were to give an opinion on my content, it's applying my own scale and my own opinions to it, which don't really count because I made it. The only opinions that actually matter are those who are watching it. And I'm very, very happy with the feedback on the video. I'm extremely happy that people found a lot of value in it and a lot of interest, and they thought it was worth their time, and I think that's really important to me. Let's see. Minecraft was an interesting game to play back in the day. Yeah, I mean, back when it was popular, that was huge. I don't know if it's like as big as Fortnite is today. I don't really know what the numbers are on that kind of thing, but yeah, I mean, Minecraft is ginormous. And I realized that a lot of the games that become popular are multiplayer games, and I like that. I think that's great, because it means people get experiences with other people, and that's a good thing. I think it's a good way to bond with other people. But a lot of people see it as, a way to be anonymous and to impose their opinions and their antics upon other people without having the ramifications of that, and that's also kind of sad. But if you can deal with those kind of people, you can make a lot of genuine friends that actually are going to care about you in the end, which is a really good thing about multiplayer games. And I reflected a lot of what I'm saying now in my video about why I love video games. They're great. I think they're very beneficial to a lot of people. And it can get you into a mindset that's not so introverted, I guess. Not that introversion is a good thing. If anything, ambiversion is the best. You want to strive for that. Because really all it means is that you're comfortable, or at least you can tolerate one or the other. I can tolerate being alone just as much as I can tolerate being with other people. I don't get drained in the same way that, I don't get drained from either of those, because I love being with people, and I love being alone, because they both have an equal value to me. Luigi's Mansion is my favorite game. Yeah, I know somebody else that's their favorite game, and I've never really enjoyed it that much. Honestly, I tried playing it, and was it? Oh boy, now I don't know. I think I played Luigi's Mansion. It would have had to been like 3 or 4 years ago. But wow, yeah, that would have been a while ago. Sorry, I can't give an opinion on Luigi's Mansion, but looks cool. I understand the appeal. Let's see. Dude, I don't know why I like them. I just find them fun. I'm not a professional commentary boy like you. The last part is a joke. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even a professional commentary boy either. You break my pick? I don't know what you mean by I break your pick. I understand. I mean, I think spending time alone is great. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on about things that don't make sense. I think the dude made my comment sound more defensive than it was. Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to make you sound defensive in any sense. More so, I'm just trying to see what the other point of view would be, because I mean, obviously, I'm not a big fan of single player games, and I'm trying to frame my words in a way that doesn't make it sound like I'm insulting those who do. I'm not trying to insult anybody who enjoys single player games. I want to be very clear about that. Because I mean, obviously, just because somebody opposes my opinion doesn't mean I dislike them. I say obviously, but that wouldn't be obvious to some people. I think the dude made. Oh wait, I already read that. When you say the dude, do you mean somebody else, or do you mean me? I'm a bit confused on who you're referring to when you say the dude. The dude. Yeah. Anyway. I like discussing things with people. I don't like treating my opinions as facts, because oftentimes that can get you in a lot of trouble. I'm next week, not the video that's coming out tomorrow, but the one that's coming out next Saturday, not this upcoming Saturday, is all about opinions, and it's all about detaching yourself from that and all that. And I think it's a good video. It's one of my best scripts in my opinion, but we'll see how it turns out in terms of the actual production of the video and all that. Shrek has swag. Yeah. No, not the way you said it. Oh, okay. And yeah, Shrek has swag. That's a very important video, by the way. The Pyrocynical video, Shrek has swag. I think it holds a lot of intellectual merit, and I think it can really change somebody's life. You know, it has a lot of purpose, and it's got a lot of reason to exist, and it's not just a meme that only lasted a year or less. But, you know, hey, whatever, right? Shrek does in fact have swag. Yeah. I mean, you know, he's even got a cringe folder and everything. So anybody that has a cringe folder he's definitely got swag. Where the heck did the term swag come from? Despacito Despacito 2 confirmed by NASA. Holy crap. Oh, really? I had no idea. I gotta look this up. Oh my gosh. Dude, oh, that's great. I want to see Despacito 2, man. Despacito 2. Boom. Oh, man. Oh, wow. I can't wait. They have a trailer for it and everything. I'm just ecstatic, man. That's going to be great. We can all agree on that. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Despacito 2 is just, And then Shrek having swag? Wow. What an important revelation announced by my subscribers. Then you're gonna unsubscribe, so that way you're not subscribed. So I can't call you subscribers, right? You realize that the only thing I know about you guys is that you're subscribed to my channel. Let's see. You come off as a mix of Scarce and Mr. Amazing. That's hilarious, and that's probably the most accurate. That's probably the most accurate mixture I've ever heard anybody ever put out there. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, because Mr. Amazing is great, but Scarce is like, oh, he's kind of boring. So, oh boy. I can totally see what you're saying there, though. I gotta remember that one. I gotta tell my friends that or something. You're more interesting than I am. What the heck? Just with one comment, you know how to sum up the totality of someone's character. No, Scarce is a great meme. I think he's an awesome guy, actually. And I'm not saying that to uplift myself in any way, because obviously you just made that comparison. Dude, what he did with the whole boxing stuff is really respectable. I'm blown away by what he did. I don't think I could do that, and I don't think most people could do that. Seriously, he's a legend for that. He lost over 100 pounds in the preparation for fighting in the fight that he was gonna do. And wow, like, I don't know if you guys saw his interview on Tommy C, but he was addicted to, what was it? He was addicted to some like sleeping drug, something for sleep that his doctor prescribed him because he was having insomnia or something, and he was just like having a horrible time. He was in a really bad position. That's why he was gone for so long, and then he started training for the fight and everything, and just he really turned his life around. And it's such an epic story. Like, it's so respectable. I really like the guy, actually. He can be boring, but I think that's just his delivery. His delivery is boring, but him as a person, once he gets into his story about what he's done, it's like, wow, that's incredible. Gamer time, you bet. You bet, Tom. I play Ocean Man during math class. I'm surprised you haven't gotten beat up or kicked out. Tommy C is a fellow that I like. Good boy. Yeah, Tommy C is pretty entertaining. He says some pretty arguable stuff sometimes, but that's what I say about everyone. So I don't think it's good to agree with anyone 100% of the time, because then you kind of fall into this trap that anything they say is correct, and then it's like you forget to analyze their opinion. Should you analyze everybody's opinion? Maybe not always. Maybe it doesn't really matter, but it's one of those things where if you agree with someone all the time, there's some sort of loyalty there, because everybody has way too many opinions. Tommy, though, he's really entertaining. I love Tommy. I don't actually love him, but I love his content. He makes some really funny stuff, and his callers, they're amazing. I think I've already said this on the last live stream I did, so I'm not going to repeat myself any more than I already have. You said he's a fella. Does that mean you're friends with him? That'd be interesting if that's true. Ooh, let's see. What did you think about the new commentary video? Oh, his new commentary video. It seemed kind of dry and boring compared to his live streams to me. I understand what you're saying there, but I don't know if it was all that bad. I think he did something that was pretty much what you'd expect from him, and honestly, it wasn't that bad at all. He had good editing, and that's the thing. I can't compliment too much more. I'm gonna wait till his next one, because that's the one he was actually working on that he really wanted to get out. The reason he did that other commentary video was just to kind of respond to all the criticism that Drummer828 was giving him, and I don't blame him for that at all, but I think it did kind of hinder the video, just the fact that he was trying to get it out because it was a response, and he felt it was a good reason to make his first video, and whatever else. I think he can do a lot better. I think he has a lot of potential, but you're not wrong either. I agree that, what was it? I agree that he's more entertaining on his live streams, honestly, because just that raw emotion is really powerful sometimes, and he didn't really seem to be too into it when he was responding, because he can get really upset. And honestly, Tommy's a really horrible debater. He will interrupt. He will, like, it doesn't matter if one thing ticks him off. you know, the bomb. I've seen that happen too many times where somebody got cut short. They couldn't make their argument because of the bomb, you know? And yeah, it's funny and I love that, but I also wouldn't like to be in a debate with him just because it's like debating a brick wall. You're not going to get anywhere. He does change his opinions. That's not wrong. I've called him out on things and he actually changed his mind about it at one point. Or at least not changed his mind, but admitted it. Because I've been on his show a few times. I've called in quite a few times, and I've talked to him about things. Most of the time, it's just agreeing or bringing something new to the table if I can. I usually don't call in unless I have something new. Let's see, battle employee. I got detention. Oh boy. All right. I hope you're joking about that. That would be something. Jewess? I haven't heard that name in a long time. Red Fox Comms. I don't know if I know you or not. Let me check out your channel. Go to channel. 500 internal server error. Oh, thank you. That's delightful. Okay. Who is this? I don't recognize your stuff. That's weird. Everyone knows me. Well, not me, clearly. Why Leafy was important. The Reddit community. Alright. I mean, I don't think I recognize your stuff, honestly. And that kind of sucks, but, you know. Maybe I'll check out your channel at some point. It looks pretty interesting. I'm just interested where you've heard that name before, unless you just made it up. Because I know that LMAO, if you know me at all, it's from Twitter. Augie RFC, no worries. That's the thing. I just I remember my friends from a while ago. They used to call me Jewess. It's just kind of a joke, or at least one of my friends named Tori. He would always call me that. It was just, you know, it was just silly. It was just playing around, whatever. But I'm just, did you make that up just now, or did you hear that from somewhere? That's what I'm curious about. Because that's been around, you know? And usually people call me Lewex. It's like, no, my name is Lewis. Just call me Lewis. I don't know. Sometimes people still call me Lewex. YouTube is shutting down my channel. Oh no. That's a Philip DeFranco. LOL, totally made that up now. Oh, okay. That's kind of funny, actually. I find that interesting. But, you know. I mean, you must have known my name was Lewis, right? Because otherwise you would have spelt it differently, right? Or Jewish. Oh, you just said Jewish. Never mind, you didn't say Jewess. That's what I hear all the time. I hear people say Jewess. I realize you were just saying Jewish. You weren't saying Jewess. Because I've had friends call me Jewess before instead of Lewis. I think it had to do with like the not swearing thing or something. I can't remember what the joke was, but there was a reason for it. I'm not a Jew, but you know. Oh no, people can take me out of context. I love those videos though, where like I don't know if you've got, what's his name? It's like Dog Pants or Dog something. He'll take streams or podcasts out of context, and it's really funny. I love those videos so much. All 7 of us need to take him out of context now. I mean, you could, but it's as easy as showing the context. I'll re-upload all my streams to my second channel. But hey. You know, it is interesting how much things that were how many things have been taken out of context in commentary videos, for example. Because I see that all the time. Like, people just take something from somebody else's stream or video or whatever. T-Series? I don't know if you're asking for an opinion on T-Series or what. I know who T-Series is. I know the meme. Anyway, yeah, context though. That's an interesting one because in Colossal is Crazy's new video about FouseyTube, a lot of those excerpts from FouseyTube himself were taken out of context, of course, but that was the joke, and I think somebody could try criticizing him for that, but I don't think it wouldn't fly because they are just meant for jokes. They're not actually meant to be points in general, and some people were like, "Oh, he didn't make that many points," or like he should have provided more evidence and he should have made more points about FouseyTube, and it's like, have you seen Colossal's crazy stuff? There was only one video where he genuinely went through and made a ton of like direct examples and points about someone, which was the FouseyTube part 1. That was like the only video where he went through his content and just made point instead of just making fun of somebody. That's kind of what he does. That's his whole shtick. He just makes fun of people. And he doesn't, again, it's one of those things where a lot of the people that he makes fun of deserve it. Sometimes they don't, and that's a bit of a debate. I understand when people don't deserve it, because that's a little bit risky. When you're just making fun of anybody, I don't know, man. But, Colossal doesn't do that very often. Instead, what he does is just take somebody that he thinks looks funny or whatever. He's just going to say anything about anybody, and then he'll just make fun of them or say whatever, and it's entertaining. And I like a lot of the points he makes. That's one of the most entertaining things to me. But my favorite part about Colossal's videos is the narrative. He's able to string together a narrative so cleanly, and it's really interesting how he's able to do that. Hey, what's up, Josh? I liked his first alternate reality video, but the whole jokes got a laugh out of me. Oh, but the whale jokes got a laugh out of me. Oh yeah, that was. He really went on about that, but I I see why, because there was a lot to use in terms of comedy there, and I would never make the same sort of jokes, but I know why he did, and obviously he had a lot of material to work with there, so I don't blame him. I don't know. It's one of my favorite videos from him. Maybe people don't go back and watch his older stuff because his older stuff is kind of overrated to a certain extent. Because a lot of people, they're just like, yeah, he's really good, and then they'll watch a new one of his videos, and they're just like, it wasn't as good as his older videos. And I was like, well, go back and watch his older videos. Maybe you think they're better than they really are. And I think that's the case for most people that say that. But I loved it. I thought it was a really good video. But I'm done talking about that because I've already said this once in the stream before. What the heck did I just get on my finger? Anyway. I've actually played Fortnite with Colossal is Crazy a few times. That was kind of funny because I have him added on as a friend on Epic Games. I don't remember why he accepted my friend request, but yeah, I just joined him for a few games, and it was one of those things where I would join and be like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just a guy that has you on your friend list," and I decided to join. Maybe we can play. So I've actually played. I remember there was this one time when I played Fortnite with Colossal for about I don't know, it was like 30, 45 minutes, something like that. It was really fun, actually. We just talked about YouTube and stuff because we were doing the voice chat. So Josh did 9/11. Ooh boy, that's an accusation. Was he even alive during 9/11? maybe he was a young baby, or maybe he wasn't even born yet. I don't know. The dead dog part was pretty dark but funny. Oh boy. Yeah, that was something. I love how he applied it to. I love how he applied it to some of the other things he said. Like, oh, I'll spend it. Like, he would take a clip of FouseyTube saying, "I'll spend every dollar," and then I don't know. Anyway, it was clever. It was really clever editing, and I thought his jokes were really well put together. Have you seen any of Daft Pina's videos? I feel like they kind of revolutionized commentary in a way. No one really helped to regulate animation content before him. I really like his apathetic character. Well, I've seen one or two of his videos. I don't think I ever subscribed. I'm not really sure why. I think I was just salty about the fact that he uses the widescreen like I do. That's a joke, by the way. But that is something that I kind of find interesting. A lot of people actually use that now, and I never saw that before on YouTube. I don't know why. I'm not saying anybody copied me. I think it's quite the opposite. There's probably some bigger YouTuber that does it out there, and I'm unaware of them. But I remember I thought it was when I first started doing the whole widescreen thing in my videos. I thought it was interesting because it just gave it a more professional feeling. It's interesting how just why I say interesting is because just adding black bars on the sides. It's like, what do you mean that makes it more professional? And it is entirely an aesthetic decision. There's really no reason to do it. It just makes it feel more cinematic and serious, I guess. Anyway, regarding Daft Pina though, he's definitely got some interesting stuff. He's definitely a very unique YouTuber, and I don't see that a lot. In terms of the criticism he's given the animation community, they're all warranted, and you could say it's subjective commentary, but at the same time, it's one of those things where there's no reason to disregard what he's saying. He's not saying it with any malice or hate. He's just giving pure criticism. And if that's a problem to somebody, then that person has more wrong with them than they were originally being criticized for. Which kind of brings into question why they would respond in the first place. But why not just fix the problems and then the videos go away, right? You don't even have to respond, and if you are going to respond, just be like, hey, thanks for the criticism, I'll try to improve, you know? Like, why is it this whole thing that people, there's this criticism that people in the animation community all make their things very, very similar to James or the Odd Ones Out. They all look very similar to the Odd Ones Out. And it's a proper criticism, I think. I think they want, people like Daft Pina want more diversity in the animation community, and I don't blame him at all. Why watch these other guys when you can just watch the Odd Ones Out? Doesn't make sense. So, with that specifically, I think he's got a lot of good points, and I don't remember ever disagreeing with him, or I don't remember ever having a problem with any of his criticisms, and his artistic choice is definitely really good. I think he has a lot of merit in that sense. Something I don't like, though, is when people devalue their own opinion right away. It's like, I'm not an animation expert, but I'm going to give my opinion on animation. It's like, nobody's, you don't have to say that you're not an animation expert, because if you were to say that, if somebody were to criticize you and be like, you're not an animation expert, all you have to do is say, I don't have to be one to give my opinion. So, I don't know. I don't like the idea of devaluing your own opinion or dequalifying yourself. I think instead you should put a qualifier in front of your opinion instead of a dequalifier. So a dequalifier is saying, I'm not this thing, but I'm still going to do this thing. That's bad. Don't do that. Instead, do something like, you can actually just say, this is my opinion. This is how I feel about this content, and if you think this criticism applies, then by all means, use it. Let's see. I don't know if Daft Pina dequalifies his opinion or not. I kind of doubt he does. Anyway. Oopsie, I did 9/11. I made a mistake. Sorry. I think Daft Pina is really good at dry humor. I'd probably agree with that. I think that's probably pretty accurate. I don't remember actually laughing at him. I think he was more boring at certain points than anything. But hey, that's him. If that's the style he's going for, then by all means. I'm a fan from Taiwan. Your videos are awesome. Keep going. Hey, thank you. It's good to see the international support. That's pretty cool. Hey, Daft Pina and I are chill. Anyway, what's your plans for your videos now, and that your biggest vid is finally out? Well, okay. I didn't realize that you talked to Daft Pina, actually, or at least know who. I mean, I know you know who he is because you made the video about him, and I just didn't realize that you two had communicated in any way. But I guess it doesn't really surprise me. He's pretty good at taking criticism. I've understand from my understanding. I don't know what you mean when you say my biggest vid. I guess. Well, I mean, yeah, it would be my longest one. It's not my most popular, but I mean, I do understand what you mean when you say that. Anyway. What am I doing now? Well, I have another video coming out tomorrow, and it's just about time travel. I'm just pretty much doing whatever I want at this point, because I want people to come and watch my videos. If they like what I'm doing, then they can keep watching. because I'm not going to shy away from any topic that I feel like talking about, because if I were to do that, then I'd be limiting myself too much and I'd get really bored of my content. So if all I did was make documentaries, it would take a long time to do, and I just wouldn't feel like I'm having as much fun with YouTube as I could be. So it is one of those cases where the content that I'm going to be making is entirely for me. But it's also for you guys too, because I hope people enjoy it. That would be great. That's my hope. I can't guarantee that anybody will, but I make the stuff that I want to make. So I'll have a few videos coming out in between now and my next documentary. I don't know who my next documentary is going to be on, but you know, I've written a few scripts. I have stuff prepared. There's gonna be a new video every Saturday. Finally, once again, it's actually back to a regular schedule now that I'm finished with the Vsauce video. So, let's see. Actually, I think that there is a new Daft Peanut video tomorrow. This month has been crazy for good content. Oh yeah, there's tons of that good content. Like, just so many good videos are coming out lately, and I'm really happy about it. The Vsauce video was pretty big in my opinion because of how long you worked on it and how much effort was put out there. Also, that it was an hour long. LOL. Well, okay, yeah. I mean, it's pretty reasonable to say that it's my biggest video, because it is. I put the most amount of effort into it, hundreds of hours, 6 months of my time. And yeah, I mean, it was incredibly hard to do, but I just kept going. You know, I had a few days where I was just like, I can't edit today. I had to take a few breaks. You know, like 1 day break, that kind of a thing, and it'd be like once a week I would take a day off, that sort of a thing, right? But for the most part, I would just edit as much as I could every day. Usually it was 2 to 3 minutes every day. Some days I got more editing done than others. Some days I only got like 30 seconds of editing done, and I just felt horrible about that. I was just like, come on, I want to get more than this done. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good job on that. I think I put a good amount of editing into it, and I think it might have been a little bit repetitive at some points, but I tried to do as much that I could to make it different and unique. So, yeah, you know. Well, I don't know how much more I'm going to be streaming. I'm getting a little bit tired, and I've been talking for a while now. And sometimes I don't always have too much to talk about, especially when the chat isn't moving. Come on, guys, give me something. No, I don't actually care. I try to find things to talk about, even when people aren't talking in the chat so much. I don't have like a super active chat, and that's a good thing to a certain extent because, well, you guys aren't very numerous in the streams, and that's a good thing because I understand how hard it would be for someone to have a ton of people talking to them all at the same time. Also, welcome back, Battle Employee. So when you have that many people, like let's say you get someone like Tommy C with his 200 viewers per stream, and you got comments all the time, and it's really hard to read the chat. Or any bigger streamer with like 10,000 views per stream, how are you even going to read the chat? It just doesn't make sense to me. So it is kind of nice being able to just interact on a more personal basis, just slower pace, talking, you know. Hey Lewis, I genuinely love your content, man. Well, I'm glad you genuinely love it. That's pretty cool. I appreciate the support, dude. That's nice. That's nice. That's a nice thing for you to say. You should tell other people that too. Make sure they know that. But don't even just say it to content creators. Make sure you say that to people you like and whatever else, right? Because those are the people that deserve it more. I mean, I might have made your day or something. I might have entertained you for a little bit, but that's nothing compared to the people who are gonna support you and the people who are gonna be friends with you and actually take the time to talk to you. I'm just a guy on the other side of the screen. All I can do is present you content. I can't give you anything more than that. I can give you my opinion, my advice, and that's about it. Don't get too attached to people like me, alright? Figure out who you care about, or who you should care about, and, you know, tell them the same thing. I think it's important. I mean, you don't have to tell them that you love their content. I don't even know if they make content or not. But, you know, give somebody a hug or something like that. I don't know. Find a real physical connection. Find someone that you can actually love and appreciate. It might be your family, it might be a friend, whoever else. Just make sure to tell them that you like them. And let's see, just eat a chicken nuggets. Just eat a chicken nuggets. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to say there. That's why I comment on Tommy's arcade channel, not on his main channel. I beat the system. Ooh! You know, I was actually on Tommy's arcade channel. Not in the chat, but on one of his streams. I played Fortnite with him for like, I don't know, it was like an hour or something like that. I was on his live stream because none of the patrons were coming in and playing Fortnite with him. I told him that I'd leave as soon as, I told him that I would leave when if another patron came in and started playing Fortnite. But, you know, it was pretty fun. We weren't the best team, but it was entertaining. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I've answered this before on a different stream, but I'll just go over it quick again. Basically, it's just Mama Max, Vsauce, I guess iDubbbz, might be a few others. You know, there are a few really good YouTubers out there that I enjoy a lot. Just, you know, whether it be for their points or for their how they convey things or whatever, you know. Cool stuff, right? So those are three that I really enjoy. And that's the problem. I'm having a little bit of a hard time deciding who the next documentary is going to be on, because right now is the time to decide. Because I'm going to be working on other videos and I'm going to be uploading other videos, but in the time that I'm going to be uploading those videos, I'll have extra time to work on the new stuff, like the new documentary, and I just don't know who it's going to be yet because I don't watch too many YouTubers, and I don't care about them in the same way that I care about other YouTubers oftentimes. I'm running out of favorite YouTubers to make documentaries on. I don't like making documentaries on people that I don't know or don't care about because that's boring and I don't like that. Anyway, I don't know what Battle Employee just said. Something about Josh's live something or other. I don't know. I don't know why you retract your comments. I'm gonna make a coffee. All right, cool. Have a good coffee. Make sure that coffee is extra good. Enjoy your coffee to its fullest. Make sure that when you drink that coffee, you're like, this is good coffee, and just appreciate it. Just be like, yes, this needs to be. This is it. I'm happy now. I don't know what I'm saying. Have a good coffee. This here is water. And water is good. It's good for you, and it's also tasty. You see, I only like cold water. I can't drink room temperature water or warm water because that's disgusting. Ice water. That's a really good kind of water to drink. If you're not a fan of water, try cold water. Try it in different temperatures because it does give it a bit of a different taste, I've noticed. But hey, that might just be me. Taste is such a weird thing. It's one of those things that is so subjective, and I don't even know why. I think it partly has to do with just conditioning your what would that be called? Conditioning your taste buds. That's what it is. That's the word I was trying to figure out. You know, you might condition your taste buds to enjoy one thing or another, and I realize that a lot of people that condition their taste buds to enjoy healthier foods find things like candy to be too sweet. It's like too strong, right? So when we eat candy a lot or whatever, it kind of desensitizes us. We kind of grow a tolerance to it in a little bit of a way. And that's kind of just a theory of mine. I'm not actually saying this based on any facts at all. It's just, or like anything that I've learned, it's just an idea and a possibility. Like, I just wonder if your taste buds can be conditioned in certain ways. Because otherwise, what else would be the reason why we like something over something else? Because obviously everybody has a very everybody has a vastly different sense of taste. We all feel like things are different in their own way, and we like and enjoy things in different ways. Somebody might enjoy broccoli, and I might not. You know, it's one of those kind of things. Pineapple on pizza. Does it taste good or does it not? I'm not a pineapple on pizza type guy, but I understand why someone might like it. That doesn't mean I do. I think understanding the other side is the biggest thing about something. I'm not going to hate on somebody for liking pineapple on pizza. I know it's a meme, but some people take it seriously. Okay. Should I do a bottle flip? I don't know, man. This here is, it's a hard, like it's a, ooh, wow. It's solid. and my keyboard is very valuable. I don't want it to land on my keyboard, and I don't want, like, because I don't want to miss, obviously. And I don't have a lot of room on my desk here. I paid $100 for this keyboard. I'm not going to break it. Here, I'll show this to you guys. Look at that keyboard. You see that? And you see this? This is my bottle. Oh yeah, and this t-shirt here. Yes. This was a gift. I would never... Would I wear... You know, if I had merchandise, I would probably wear it. Because why not, right? And this shirt specifically was a gift. So obviously I'm going to wear it. Because that's kind of disrespectful not to. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I've had enough. I think that's about all I can talk about. You know, we got 3 viewers at the end of it all, and maybe other streams that I do are going to be a little bit more lively. I don't know. I think it depends on the time of day and whatever else you're doing, but tomorrow's going to be a fun day, I think. Who lives in a pineapple, under 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 a... Alright, guys. I want you to have a good day tomorrow, alright? If there's anything that's not, like, going good for you, if there's something that's just bothering you, figure out what you can do to fix it. I want you to just sit and think about it for a few minutes, or even a few seconds. Just be like, is there something I could do that would change this scenario? Or even if you were to get in a fight or something with somebody else, don't analyze what that person could have done to change the outcome, but instead figure out what could have you done. What is it that you could have done to prevent that scenario? You know, if you're having a bad day, if you're not having the best of time in life, try to figure out what you're doing wrong and change it. Don't blame it on other people. Don't blame it on the system or anything like that, because regardless of your circumstance, there are things you can do to make your life better. And whether that thing is in philosophy or in your own psychology, there's an answer. People have dealt with similar issues and have gotten over them. They have fixed that issue because they figured out a mindset that allows them to do so. So, for someone like you can do the same thing. There are people that have been in the same situation as you, even if it's, like, whether it's good or bad, whatever. And that's my only piece of advice, and I'm going to leave it with that for the night. So, yeah, anyway, have a good night, guys. Enjoy your life. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later.